everybody, welcome back, and today is part 2 of my YouTube Made Me Buy It 3-part series. If you haven't watched part 1 whereby I talk about all the awesome things that YouTube has introduced to my life, you know, made my pocket a little bit lighter, I will link it up here and in the description box below, you can check it out. Today, I'm going to be sharing some items which I feel are items. I'm gonna articulate as clearly as I can why I feel these items are, you know, borderline amazing. They are all, you know, borderline not amazing. They're just borderline because, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, but if you are easily offended, there is an X button here. Please click out because I don't want to offend you. And these are items I, you know, after using them, and you know, actually some of them you have to use for you to actually decide whether they are borderline or awesome or, you know, not so great. So anyway, let's get to this video. But first, if you are new to my channel, my name is Kat. I do a lot of luxury videos. I hope you guys will subscribe, and everyone else, welcome back and let's get started. I know you guys are always here for the dirt, okay? Because, you know, if everything's so rosy, life's boring, right? We need a little bit of drama. Okay, let's go with the borderline amazing stuff or borderline not amazing stuff. However you want to see it, half full, half empty. Let's talk about the one that's on my arm. Oh my god. Yes, this is the one I am picking. Not my nomination, this is Amazing Gem, not introduced by YouTube, but this Cartier bracelet. Oh my gosh. I am picking this for borderline amazing. I know, some of you are probably like, what, didn't you just say it's the most amazing buy? You know, it is an amazing buy for me because I bought it pre-loved. Okay, I did not spend 9,000 Singapore dollars on this gold bracelet. So I'm picking it as borderline amazing because YouTube made me buy this. Okay, YouTube introduced me to the world of Cartier. Watching every single luxury lover out there, or maybe 90% of you guys out there, have this, and like everybody talks about it. You maybe not even luxury lovers, you just see beauty YouTube gurus as well. They're wearing like gazillion of them on their arm, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want some arm candy. And yeah, so I bought it, right? I bought it, and it's not that I don't love it. So this is borderline amazing. It's just that the price that is tagged to this bracelet is ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. Now, I think I'm being a bit more matured now. I feel like I don't want to spend my money on ridiculous things, though I have bought some ridiculous things and I'm still doing it. But when it comes to gold, it's just totally unjustifiable. It's totally ridiculous. This bracelet is 18K gold. 18K, right? 18K is what, 725 or something, and that's, I think that's like really low end of the gold because they're gonna mix in. Let me just check how many percent of gold this is. 18K gold is 75% pure gold. And you've got 24K gold, which is obviously 100% pure gold, and then you've got 22K, which is about 92%, so 75% pure gold. The rest is metal to make it, so it is more hard, and it's expensive. Like shit, it's expensive. I went to the jeweler several times in the past year, and it just shocked me, the prices. Like I was looking at this chunky gold chain for it was like 22 carat. Was it 22K? Yeah, 22K gold. It was heavy, it was chunky, it was obviously gold, and it was selling for about, after everything and the discounts and all of that, was like maybe just under 4,000 ringgit. That's 1,000 Sing, and that's pure gold, freaking heavy. If I wanted to spend 9,000 times 3, 27,000 ringgit in gold, I would get like gangsta gold chain, okay? So because of that, I feel, yes, you know, it's used tremendously on my arm. I love it for, you know, just a beautiful piece of jewelry, but I'm just feeling it's so, I feel conned, okay? I feel conned by the price. I don't feel so bad because I bought it pre-love, but even then, I cannot, I'm not at, yeah, I'm just feeling like, oh my god, I can't do it. I know I'm holding a watch here, which is obviously much more expensive, but I don't know, there is something different about this watch. You know, I've mechanical stuff inside, etc., etc. It's funky, it's bit, I'll buy it. But when it comes to gold, when I go like, oh my god, I can buy it from a goldsmith. I guess the comparison in my head just is very painful at the moment. So I know, I'm not being fair to my other things, but I am really putting this as a item. The concern that I have with this bracelet is, you know, immigration now. Because I travel so much, the only good thing is I travel between 2 countries. I don't really go like to many other countries, but I can understand why people find this to be very troublesome. So every time I go through Malaysia or Singapore, I get beeped. Okay, beep 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 beep, and I have not had any problems with this bracelet in terms of, you know, asking me to take it out. I have not. But you guess what? Because I'm so used to, you know, not bothering being letting it be taken out, I had one problem. Finally, I had a problem when I went to the American embassy, going through the scanners, and I had to go through the scanners multiple times. I was telling them this is the jewelry piece that is stuck on my arm. I didn't have my screwdriver with me, and yeah, I had problems. Okay, I couldn't go in, and the girl was asking me to go out. Can you take it out? And you know, they are probably concerned I could be keeping like a bomb in my arm or something. So yeah, I had problems there, and it just made me realize how inconvenient it is being screwed into my arm. Don't get me wrong, okay, I still love it. I think it's an amazing, beautiful piece on my arm, but you know, these are the things that I have to go through, using it, wearing it, to make myself realize it's borderline amazing. If I didn't have all these problems, I didn't have immigration problems, if the price was, you know, a little bit cheaper, you know, just to, oh, come on, it's 75% gold, just a little bit, oh my gosh, jump over the hoop, become gem and amazing. But because I have this little bit of like like that, yeah, I have to give it like, you know, take away a star, take away half a star, that kind of feeling. So yeah, that is my reasoning. I hope I articulated it correctly. And don't get offended, I still love it. You know, if you have it and you think it's the most amazing piece, it's your gem, rock it. I am saying it is my 3.5 star gem. It's still gem, it's still gem. It's not the half empty side, it's on the half full side. Yeah, just because of this little bit of things, I was like, okay, that was really long because I'm really concerned. Now, number 2 is something that I think I've mentioned, maybe I can't remember. Let me just swap my legs because it's getting numb. I think I mentioned this before, that I don't use this often enough, and this is borderline amazing, okay, borderline. I'm not gonna say borderline bad, borderline amazing. So on this side, okay, on this side of the fence, this is my pochette accessoire. So this is the fella right here. Yes, it is. Yeah, I really got affected by the, you know, one cycle of things that happened maybe last year and a half. Everybody, or I don't know which YouTuber or how many YouTubers were talking about this being possibly discontinued, or maybe it is discontinued, I don't know, discontinued or not sold anymore, or really hard to get. I think discontinued, I remember. Because after I heard that, I was made aware of this item. It's not something that is on my radar. It wasn't. You know, it's just a pouch, right? It's just a pouch with the strap, which, to be honest, I don't know where it is. But yeah, I have a strap, and I also bought straps, gold straps to go with it. And you know, I have used this as a bag, and I have used this as you know, something for me to put all my passports and stuff, and I put it into my bigger bags as a catch-all. But I feel like it's like overhyped, like over. Wow, I'm gonna get bitten for this, right? But it's like over promoted, like the most amazing bag ever. You know, you need this in your life, and I kind of fell for it. But I guess maybe because my collection is quite complete. I have small bags, I have cute bags, I have fun bags, I have big bags, I have work bags, everything. I can't seem to use this as a bag, right? And then when I use it as a catch-all, it's a little bit too big, right? I need to use it in a catch-all, like in my backpack, that kind of catch-all. I can't be catching all in this kind of bag or a tote bag. Then comes to my problem that I'm not a tote bag kind of girl. So it's like floating in my collection without much use. But when I use it, I like it. You know, when I use it, I'm like, oh yeah, great, catch-all. I can put my passport, I can put everything, I can just hold it and go out. But I don't seem to be gravitating to it. So yeah, it's just a borderline amazing you know, recommendation from YouTube. If I didn't have this in my life, I swear, I can tell you, I don't miss it. It's not, yeah, I don't miss it. Like, if I don't have this in my life, I'm gonna like, oh, I miss this little guy. I really like it, you know, it really makes my outfit. But without this in my collection, I'm like, yeah, you know, great. You know, great kind of thing. So that is mainly the reason why. It's just that I haven't been able to find a really good use of it, right? A really good, solid use of it. As a bag, I just have other bags to grab. As a catch-all, I need a bigger bag to fit this fellow. So at the moment, that's hardly used. Maybe when I travel and, you know, I don't travel for holidays all the time. So it is floating, like I said, it's floating in my collection now. So I'm giving this like a 3-star at the moment, 3-star. But if you're a tote bag lady or you're a tote bag person or you know you're a bigger bag kind of girl, you use it, I can see this being super handy when you want to put like lots of things inside. And if you don't want to spend a lot on a crossbody bag, you just want to spend, not a crossbody, but you don't want to spend a lot on a simple running out errand kind of bag, actually it's really good as well. So it's just a really personal preference for me. Let's change it up a little bit. I'm going to talk about makeup, and this is truly borderline amazing. I'm not going to go borderline. I think I don't have any borderline bad. Yeah, I don't have it. They're all borderline amazing, okay? So this is borderline amazing, and just because of the price, okay? Just because of the price, and the selection in this world of makeup now is so extreme. This is something that I swear, YouTube, come on, YouTube, you made me buy it, okay? You did it. So these are the Louis Vuitton lipsticks. I have 2 of them, and they are ridiculously expensive. They are so crazy expensive. Yes, they are superb. Yes, they are amazing lipsticks that look like, oh, my lips, but they are not worth the price I paid it for. I paid what? I don't know, some crazy amount of pounds, okay, 70 pounds or some crazy thing like that. Like, who the heck uses these? And they are so heavy. When my husband saw them, they're like, are you gonna kill somebody? You're like, like, what the heck? I don't carry them in my handbag because I don't need this weight in my bag. I don't know, I try not to bring them out. I'll put them on, I'm like, oh, I'll carry something else. And you know, the lipstick color, it's not like so unique that I can't find this lipstick color. I can probably find something so similar in a brand that is like Maybelline for 1/10 of the price, and I'll still get an amazing, you know, who's gonna know I'm wearing Louis Vuitton lipstick? I'm not wearing the color right now, I'm wearing something else. But yeah, these are definitely YouTube influence, YouTube just, you know, shoving them into your face and just recommending it left, right, back, center, upside down, top, everywhere. And I just got really suckered into buying it. I don't regret buying it. Now that's one thing I want to say, like all these items here, you know, I don't regret buying the pochette. I don't regret buying these, and I don't regret buying the Cartier bracelet. I just have this like, oh, you know, my life would not be any different without them. It's like so drama, okay, but you know what I mean? So I don't regret it. I love the color. I think the red was just like, oh my god, this is a beautiful color. But I feel like, you know, for this price, it's so not worth it. Of course, if it's a treat, like you really want to treat yourself to like this, have it on your desk and be like extra, this thing hanging there, go ahead, okay, go ahead. That's what life is about. Be fun, have fun. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't think I will repurchase this unless, you know, I decide I'm gonna wipe out all my lipstick collection. I'm not gonna buy anything else anymore. Just, you know, collect all the money and just buy this because I love it so much. We'll see, okay? Because makeup, like I said in my other video, makeup changes like this. And I'm telling you, next month there'll be another formula. There'll be something even more amazing, even more extra. So yeah, YouTube, you maybe buy this, and I can tell you, you're not worth the money. You're not worth it. Fourth item is something that I actually really love. I think it's an amazing bag, but it is something that I had to buy and I had to try and I had to go through the motion to say that it's borderline amazing. So it is actually my Deauville tote. And I've mentioned it before. I said that, you know, I sold this bag and it kills me because I really love the configuration of it. I love the handle, I love the chain, I love how it just looks like this huge tote bag that fits everything and a baby, you know, just, it's amazing. But it just didn't suit me. It is too big for my body frame, and I'm so sad that it didn't go. That's the main thing. It just looked too big on me. It overshadowed my size. It's just like, oh, this big bag here like that. And I get it. I get it's a tote. It's just that, yeah, it's, for me, it's borderline amazing. It's amazing. Like in my heart, it's amazing. But in my brain, I know, come on, cat, be realistic. You know this bag doesn't suit you. And I'm like, ugh. So it's like a fight. And I just wanted to use it for holidays and everything. And in my current lifestyle, you know, maybe after watching so many people talk about this bag and how they use it, I kind of, you know, fell into it, and I had to buy it, right? I have to, certain things, you have to use it to know that it doesn't suit your lifestyle. So like my pochette accessoire, I can't fit it into, you know, it's like a jigsaw. I just couldn't fit it in. Similarly for the Deauville tote, I tried to fit it into my lifestyle. I tried to be, you know, like the kind of person to put my laptop in it, carry everything. I tried really hard, and I liked it, but there's this voice in my head saying like, it might be a bit heavy with your laptop. Are you damaging it? You're gonna travel, you know, are you sure you're gonna put your laptop like slit in like that, and you know, you're gonna put your bag under the seat and it's gonna fall out? So there were all these other sounds in my head going like, are you sure? Are you sure? And so even though I wholeheartedly really love the look and feel and the functionality of the bag, I struggled to fit it into my lifestyle. So yeah, it's gonna be a borderline YouTube recommendation. I really wish there were comments like this when I watch videos. Like I really wish it was more all-rounded, like when somebody uses it. But of course, everybody has a different perspective. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? I could save a lot of money, but yeah, it's something that only if I went through it, and I'm sharing with you now, going through the motion of having these things, only now I know like, I didn't consider this, I didn't look at it this way, and that's how life is, right? So anyway, that's something that I am lucky. I managed to sell it away, and I managed to sell it to a wonderful girl, and I really hope she's enjoying the bag right now. I won't buy that bag again unless they come up with a smaller version with the top handle and the long chain strap, because that's the main configuration that I love. They have the smaller version with the chain strap. Not enough. I need it with that little handle, because that handle to me, the two straps really made the bag like, oh, I love it. My last YouTube made me buy it. Now this is truly a borderline. Not borderline awesome and not borderline awful. It's borderline. It's the 2.5, okay? Because I seriously got suckered in to buy a lot of these expensive items. And I've got a tray of them. I've got more actually, but this is the tray that I'm currently using. These are Tweelies. And Tweelies from Dior. This is a beautiful Tweelie. Okay. This is another beautiful Tweelie. I'm being really real and really truthful here, okay? It's beautiful. They are beautiful. I love them. They are beautiful. This is a pair that I think this is my first ever pair that I got. Yes, I think this is my first pair. And I've got one which is with stars. This is a dual one I got from Japan, I believe. And I love the color, they are beautiful. But you know why I buy them? I buy them to protect the handle of my bags. And I only came to realize about expensive, like super expensive twirlies that I need to buy to decorate my handbag to protect my handles. And I see the use of it, like I see the practicality, because your hands are dirty, they are full of bacteria, sweat, food and whatever that you did not wash off your hands. They are dirty, okay? And always holding the bag like this, you get sweat, and then in this climate here in Singapore, it's it's mold heaven, okay? It's fungus mold heaven. So of course, you need twirlies to wrap that handle and protect it. But why? My mother, if she knew, okay, if she knew I was buying this piece of silk cloth that is not big enough to, protect my boobs, this for this price, she would smack me and tell me, "Oh, May, are you?" I'll get a earful, okay? So just because of that, I'm saying YouTube, I got really suckered into like, oh, Hermes twirlies, and like, oh my god, I still love them. I still am very attracted to them. They are beautiful, and I always want to get something for my bag, to decorate it. And I think this is the only kind of decoration that suits me, like having twirlies. But seriously, guys, these are expensive, okay? These are very, 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 very expensive pieces of cloth on your very, very, very expensive bag already. You don't need it, okay? I'm telling you. YouTube tells you to use twirlies. Just get cheap twirlies, okay? Go to some cloth shop, ask them for their most expensive silk, cut a piece, sew it up. That's beautiful. So I spent a lot of money on it, and I'm quite sure, okay, don't hold me on it, but I'm quite sure I have enough twirlies to last me a lifetime to decorate any color of bag that I have. And I have a pretty good selection of colors already. In the future, if I want to buy one more, I may, but I am not inclined to, because I have a few more in my cupboard. It's still in the box, and they're expensive, okay? I think each twirly was 200 Singapore dollars. Like, I don't, you know what? I don't even want to say how much they are. They're expensive, okay? They are expensive, and we don't want to talk about it anymore. But yes, YouTube made me buy it, and they are borderline, okay? They are awesome gems to protect your bag, but they are borderline because they are the price is not worth it. So luxury twirlies, please don't spend your money on them. Buy more affordable ones, unless you want to splurge on a twirly. You feel like you want a Birkin with your twirly, go ahead, okay, go ahead, but don't go crazy, okay? Don't go crazy like this. And yeah, have a limit on what you need. So yeah, so anyway, oh my gosh, am I ranting in this video? I'm not really ranting. I'm just, this is experience. This is things that I've learned after spending a lot of money on things that could have been spent on other things. And these are things that I still use. It's not that I have hate for them. I don't. I love what I have. I'm very thankful for it. But I want to share how I'm looking at it now. Like after so many years, my eyes are slightly different. I'm looking from it a different perspective. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to use my twirlies. I still feel like, yes, I need my twirlies. And since I already have them, I'm going to use them. But adding more, like going to Hermes and like buying twirlies, I think that is no longer on my mind. I want to be a bit more practical in that sense. So yes, YouTube made me buy a lot of twirlies, and I have a lot of twirlies. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this selection for part 2. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than my awesome, because we like a little bit of gossip and a little bit of drama, so rant a little bit. So yeah, hope you guys had fun today with me. I will be filming part 3 right after this, and that might be a bit nasty, but I will make sure I be good and not complain too much. But yeah, okay, I've got a few things here already, so let's get on to part 3 after this. So you guys take care, and I'll see you then.